Well, I have always wanted a Porsche. Not quite a car, but this is the impressive Porsche design AOC AGON Pro PD32M, a 32-inch mini LED gaming monitor. Let's talk about its key points whilst I get it unboxed. On the side, it mentions some of those key details. It has 144Hz, 3840 by 2160, 4K Ultra HD resolution, a mini LED, HDMI 2.1, 1 millisecond response time, VESA certified display HDR 1400, plus so much more, which I'll share in my full review shortly. So make sure, if you haven't already, to tap that subscribe and ring that notification bell. Lifting the lid, you'll find the pictures demonstrating the correct way to unbox your monitor. So inside your packaging, first of all, you've got your UK 3-pin power plug, and this then connects into a power brick that will then connect into your monitor. There is also some paperwork included, and there'll be further paperwork in the box that you can see just to the left hand side. So inside this box are going to be all of your connection cables and accessories that comes with this monitor. Popping that lid open, you are greeted with loads of cables. So let's talk through them all now. So first up is a pink ended cable, which is your audio option here for microphone to connect to your computer or to connect to other devices. Then we have our USB-C connection to USB-A connection, so to connect into your other devices, so a PC or a laptop, but this actually goes into a USB-C. So it can be USB-A to USB-C or USB-C to USB-C, which is really handy. And we have our DisplayPort connection here, so you can connect in your DisplayPort if you want to, or connect this into your GPU on the back of your desktop. Then we have some other region plug connections, so including EU, so just depending where you live here, you can use different power connections. And again, you would use that with a power brick, as you can see over on the right hand side. So here again is another power connection that you could use to connect this depending where you live. So they do provide another UK 3-pin plug inside here as well. They've also sent a follow-on one, as this is a press unit, so they wanted to make sure I had the right connection depending where I lived. And again, you've got another connection here, so multiple regions supported. You have a little backplate here and a USB stick, which we'll talk about a little bit later on when the monitor is set up. Then you also have your wireless gaming keypad, a shortcut keypad that lets you quickly switch between display settings in different genres like racing, FPS and other options, because you have RGB lighting around this monitor. Then you have your power brick here that will connect into the back of the monitor once you've decided which regional cable you're going to connect for power. And then also inside here, you're going to find your HDMI cable, which I'll use to connect to my PS5 or my Xbox Series X. Also, to go with your wireless gaming keypads, there are some batteries provided for you, so you can pop them in and use the back cover. And then finally, you have product information and further paperwork. However, I will leave a link in the video description to AOC's website where you can go and learn more. So quickly unstrapping the box, you can now get into your column and stand, and also your monitor that's underneath. So the foam protects this. It comes out all at one piece, which is nice. It's really bulky and quite heavy, so please be careful with this. A metal design and a really nice high standard finish. Taking a look at connectivity, so you have two HDMIs, which are both 2.1, a DisplayPort, which is 1.4, USB-C power delivery alternative 90 watts times 1 connection port there, and then you have your USB hub, which is slightly to the left hand side, which is USB 3.2 Gen 1 times 4, and one of those is fast charging. You do have a microphone and headphone port combined, and then just above the connections you also see the joystick control stick option for navigating through menus, which I really do like. It's time to add our column and stand now to our monitor. It's very impressive, it's very well built, and there's a couple of hidden things that I do like. So just under there you can see a little dial points that I'll talk about a little bit later on. So with your two top teeth, what you want to do is put these in first, and you'll be able to connect in your monitor, and showing off the rubberized pads there that adds extra strength and sturdiness when on your desk. So place the two front teeth in first and it pops in. There's also a little latch to unlock this as well if you want to. So there's a little latch hidden underneath the column. You can't actually see it at the moment, but it's actually on the base plate that locks into the monitor itself. So use those top teeth first of all, pop them in, and away you go. So let's switch our monitor around and set it up. Each side of your monitor you're going to find some tape. Peel this off, and what you actually have here is a push hinge option that actually pushes the arm in and out so you're able to rest your headphones. So you just push in, it pops out for you, and it can come out and you can rest your headphones on there, which is great. There's one on the left hand side, and of course there's one on the right hand side for nice symmetry. And finally, our monitor is all set up. You do have AOC Light FX that offers different lighting effects across the back of your monitor, which I'm going to showcase and go through a lot more in greater detail. Dial point I mentioned in the column can actually change from the Porsche logo to the Agon logo, so that's really nice to have there. And as I mentioned, that USB stick that came with your monitor, it will give you all the manuals and drivers if you require them. And the monitor looks absolutely stunning. So I have set this up with my Xbox and PlayStation, and with the wireless keypad here that I can just jump through to different connections. So pressing 1, 2 and 3 will toggle through different lighting options, and you can change these and preset these. You can also jump into your menu and even jump through the menu settings itself. And if you want to navigate to a different source, so we're going to jump to HDMI here for my Xbox, currently using my Mac Mini. We're going to jump into the Xbox here and enjoy a bit of gaming to finish off. With the monitor now set up and ready to go, my first question is, which game are you going to be playing on this beautiful monitor? Leave your choice in the comments below, and I will actually test out some of the games you have recommended. If you want to learn more about this monitor from AOC, make sure to check out the link in the video description. And if you wish to purchase this monitor, which costs between £1,800 to £2,000 here in the UK, check out my link to Amazon UK. Please note this is an affiliate link that will help support the channel but won't cost you any extra. For me, Ricky, thank you for watching. Have a great day and enjoy 2024.